I have an idea! What if I share with you my DIYs for my Posh N Sip event? Welcome to my channel. I'm Chanel with Save Sell Chanel. If you're new to my channel, this channel is dedicated to the different ways I save and sell one day at a time. So let's get into it. So this is the Saturday before my Posh N Sip event, and as you can hear, I'm still kind of nasally because of the allergies, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop putting together all of the little decorations and banners and putting all the things necessary to properly put a Posh N Sip together. Now, the things that I'm gonna show you today, they're optional. Poshmark does send you a Poshmark box if you're going to host your first Posh N Sip event. And if you're not familiar with a Posh N Sip event, it's going to be similar to a local networking event where you and fellow Poshmark sellers get together in your area and you apply online to be a Posh N Sip host. I went and applied for this a while back, and so today I'm trying to finalize all of these unique DIY items. Definitely check back. I will be doing different videos unboxing the Poshmark box, host box that they give me, and I'll also do a video for the Posh N Sip event itself. And for this video, I'm going to be sharing with you just these simple DIYs. I wanted to do something that was more unique for the San Antonio event. So some of these are going to be things that you can get at the Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby, Joann's. The first thing that I'm going to show you is going to be the little banners. Today is Friday, June 28th, and I procrastinated. I haven't gotten a chance to even finish this Posh N Sip banner, and I was going to use construction paper and put it behind here for color, but because the event is tomorrow and I do want to get up and I still have other things I need to do, such as blow up the balloons and finalize all the goodie bags, I'm just going to put this together quickly using the hole puncher and some twine from the Dollar Tree. I've seen other Posh N Sip videos where they said that their banner had instructions on how to put it together, but the email that they had sent me doesn't have it. So I'm just going to put this together using my elementary school experience in arts and crafts. So let me put it together and then I'll show you the end result. So that took me about 13 minutes to put together. All I did was punch holes using my best judgment into the pieces of paper. But this is what it looks like. And it works too because this twine was only $1. I'm sure you can get it cheaper if you have a good discount at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Joann's. But because I totally was procrastinating and did this last minute, that's why I decided to go to the Dollar Tree and get it instead. And putting this banner together wasn't that bad. So once I have other people to help me hold this sign up, it won't be bad. So this is one of the DIYs. You don't need to have a banner up. It's supposed to be for your photo area. You can put a backdrop if you want to, but in our case, we already have a nice area that has some art in the background. So I'm just gonna have people hold this when we do our group photo, and there's a lot of decor throughout too. So I'm gonna show you the rest of the DIYs that I did for the event. Another DIY I wanted to put together were personalized bingo cards for our event. So I went to a website called myfreebingocards.com, and you can print out 2 bingo cards on each page. You put in the different topics and then it will randomize it per page. And what I plan on using for that is when people sign in, they'll go ahead and mark off what they qualify for, what they do in terms of Poshmark, whether they sell in women's, boutique, makeup, and whoever gets a straight across, you know, the typical bingo card, they will get a prize. When it comes to your bingo cards, all you have to do is either use a paper cutter or use scissors to cut them, and it's simple. I have all of my bingo cards ready and cut and good to go. And make sure if you have any extra paper, make sure you put it in the recycling bin. The next DIY that I'm going to do will be our little signs here. So let's go ahead and put one together. I got these colorful papers from Joann's craft store, and they were on sale, 20 of these for $3. I also got these craft sticks from the Dollar Tree, and there's 60 of these here. What I'm going to use will be my glue gun to put them all together. So let's go ahead and put it together now. Just like the bingo cards, I'm going to go ahead and cut up all of these sheets. They are different. I did different sets. This one has little champagne glasses, and these have the lucky horseshoe shape. So let me go ahead and cut these up. I have 4 of these cut up. I'm going to go ahead and glue them to the craft paper. So let's go ahead and use a glue gun for that. And you're just going to use a little dab of glue on the corners and in the middle so that it can stick, but you just don't want to put too much glue that it becomes too heavy when people are holding it. And I didn't want to use the glue sticks because since the event is outside, I didn't want the glue to melt and for the paper to come undone. So I'm going to do the rest of the pieces. Now I've attached all 4 to this and I'm gonna let it dry. Once you have a sheet that's dry and looks like everything is still holding together, you're gonna go ahead and cut them into 4 signs. So now that you have 4 signs, you're going to use these craft sticks here. And I want them to be in the middle. So I want them to be long enough that people can still hold it and use it as a fan if they want. I'm going to go ahead and glue this here. And you want to put enough so that it's being held nicely, especially since they may use this as a fan. So that's how much I'm going to use. And stick it in the middle. And then I'm going to use a little bit of glue on top so that there's some to adhere. So I'm just going to do like a crisscross motion so that it stays in place. That's what that looks like right now. And I'm gonna let that dry. So this is what it's looking like so far. And you just keep going with your other signs. You're just gonna wait for all of these to dry and then you're good to go. So that's pretty easy. The only thing, it's labor intensive, but if you definitely use enough glue to hold them together, then you'll be fine. Next thing that I'm gonna put together are the raffle baskets. I got these 2 baskets at a rummage sale recently. One was 25 cents and one was 50 cents. And these are something that the winners can resell on the Poshmark app now with the home market. So I try to give away things that the recipients can reuse. So that's part of my whole going green and being environmentally friendly. Another thing that I'm gonna do in terms of the packaging is that the Posh N Sip box came with all of this extra material here at the bottom. And so I'm gonna use them to fill the basket. So I'm gonna put this in here to make it look more full and look like a nice store-bought arrangement. What I'm gonna do, so this is gonna be the first one, and then this is gonna be the big raffle prize. So what I did is I went on Poshmark Closet, and I bought 2 hats, one black one, one maroon one, and I'm gonna use this one in the bigger one because it's more of a Poshmark color, and then I'm gonna use this one for the smaller one. So the coasters are going to go to the larger, it says Posh N Sip, and so it's gonna go to the grand prize raffle winner, and I'm gonna fill this up too. And the posters here. And so I'm kind of making a little gift basket so that'll be nice and welcoming. And I'll also put a little bit of the actual goodies that they gave in the Poshmark box. So there's a pop socket in here, one for me and then some extras. So definitely gonna give both of them a pop socket. There they are. Here are the pop sockets that have Poshmark on it. So we're gonna put one in each basket. And I'm also gonna make sure that they have some of these stickers and a button just so that they have some of the decor from this event. And they're not, because I'm gonna put these on the table so it's a free for all for anyone. So I'm gonna put 2 of these thank you cards, and this is what thank you cards look like. So I'll put 2 in each. I also got these Posh N Sip. So the buttons that we got for this event are going to be this style, is a small amount. So luckily I got other buttons from other people's Posh N Sip events. So these are the styles, the older styles. If you had an earlier Posh N Sip event, this is what they had. So I'm going to put a button here too for them. And that's why it's important to reach out to people in your community, because the Poshmark decor boxes are going to vary depending on what Poshmark has on hand. So it's good to collaborate with other people. This way everyone in your community benefits by getting something different, and this way nothing goes to waste. So this was the thank you card from my box. but from the Posh N Sip, from Haley's Posh N Sip, the second Posh N Sip person, these are the thank you cards that she received. So I'm gonna add these two raffles, 2 of those. It seems like everyone that went to the Posh N Sip events had a ton of these, and it's these Poshmark referral codes that if you want to give to friends or people that you know, it seems that people who already go to Posh N Sip events are already on Poshmark. So if you want to give it to your friends, and you don't have a business card, this is a good way to introduce people to the Poshmark app and to use your referral code. So I'm going to give 3 of these. I'm also going to put them throughout the Posh N Sip event. And then I'm going to give 1 of each of these stickers. I'm also going to give them 1 of each of these buttons too, just because we had very few buttons. 2 each of the Stay Posh stickers. This is what they look like. And then they also get another sticker from here. And just so that they can have some mementos, I'm going to put 1 of these napkins in each of the baskets as well. So I'm going to put my business card in there. And I'm gonna put also a thank you card in here too. So I'm gonna write little thank you cards, and these, I've already had them. They're cards that I got from Hobby Lobby during their specials that they had. So I'm gonna say thank you cards and write these thank you cards, and then different ways that they can use the different items in here or reuse it. So that's my DIY for these raffles. And I'm also going to use these totes. I want to use reusable totes so that they can, and it's something positive, good things are coming. This way they can reuse it when sourcing or grocery shopping, and it's not a paper bag that it can just be thrown in the dumpster. I wanted to make this more of an eco-friendly Posh N Sip event, so everything in this basket can be reused. The coasters obviously can be reused. The packaging inside can be reused for their own packaging. They can, you know, sport the hats, and then everything else is stickers, so if they want to decorate their own notebooks or use it for whenever they take pictures, they can. So I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to leave it open. I'm not going to add any tissue paper in here because I don't want to make it so wasteful. And then the same thing with this, I'm just going to leave it open, and this way people can take a look at it when they get an idea. So they fit here. So it's a win-win. They can reuse this bag. The baskets they can reuse and sell on home market on Poshmark. And that's pretty much it. All I have left to do is to blow up the balloons and to finish putting the little pieces of paper into the Poshmark goodie bags, and I'm all set for the Poshmark event.